Hey everyone, thanks firstly for watching this video. The reason I'm making this video is to explain a little bit some of the photos that you're seeing here on my Instagram page. Now, about a month ago, I started, call it working or participating with a group of friends of mine, Laura, Mariana, and Julian, who started this initiative, I would call it, to give food, essential food supplies and household supplies to families that really have no option and they're actually starving. And how do they know that these families are starving? Is that here in Colombia, uh, the families or the houses fly red flags or red pieces of cloth. Now, these red pieces of cloth, much like a white piece of cloth, which signifies peace or peace agreement, uh, it signals that they're out of food and they have no way of buying food and they don't know how they're getting food. So my friends basically started identifying these flags, these houses with these flags in some poor neighborhoods, knocking on doors and talking to them about their situation, like actually figuring out what's going on there, asking if there's anybody in the house that has a job. And many of these people, um, many of them haven't worked since the beginning of the quarantine here in Colombia back in March. So they fly these flags hoping that someone will see them and they'll get some sort of food. Now, in the photos that you see, these are some of those neighborhoods. And just an observation from this past Saturday's drive where we gave out 140 bags. The first time I went, I think we gave out 50. Now, the group that I'm supporting is called Yo Soñe un Sueño, which means I had a dream. And another group that gave quite a bit of their funds to this specific initiative last Saturday is called Feed the Barrios. And a barrio just means a neighborhood, but in this case, a barrio tends to mean a poor neighborhood, although the barrio just means neighborhood. And so together we gave out 140 bags, and that still was literally like a drop of water in an entire glass, or I'd call it a drop in a glass of poverty. So the lines were longer this time than 2 weeks ago. More people seem to be in need, or more people, maybe it's either that more people are in need or they've realized that, hey, there's a way to get help. Now, we're there literally interacting with these people, and we asked them, so what about the government? They said the government, they came to this neighborhood at the beginning and they gave out 30 bags. So that's for 30 households and randomly chose the houses. So it wasn't based on, hey, these are the people that are really begging for help. Now, in the neighborhood we went to, Barrio Moravia, and another one, Popular Dos. Barrio Moravia looks way poorer than Popular Dos. People are living in decrepit sheds, like the shanty town, just basically built. Moravia is built on top of a garbage disposal, and like toilets don't even have. They're not attached to any sort of drainage and water supply. It's basically just a toilet tank attached to a tube, and then they wash with buckets of water out the waste that goes into God knows where because it's not a sewage system. And so this is like real poverty, and it's really tough to see. Um, Now, one of the other things I noticed is every household seems to have at least a baby, one baby, and some pets. Now, one of the things we gave out this Saturday, or two of the things, is milk, powdered milk, and diapers. And those went like hotcakes. Every house, literally, people found out that diapers were being given out, or milk was being given out, and the moms were coming out of the house saying, "Hey, I've got a child in here." So we go and we check, and sure as they had one, two, three children. Or some even touching things that happened, or one touching thing that happened is we noticed kids came up to where we were distributing stuff, and they're like, "Hey, my mom's home," or you know, my baby brother's there, my baby sister's there, and my mom can't leave, but there's a baby there. Can you guys come see? Can you come see? And so we ran out of powdered milk and baby diapers so quickly. And literally, we didn't even come close to giving those in real need. Now, these people are almost forgotten Because honestly, unless it's folks like myself or, some others that are doing projects that are showing these photos and videos, no one would ever see the reality. So I'm hoping that through my photography, I can bring awareness to how other people are living. And something that I put out in a post yesterday is I just don't understand how in today's world of globalization, today's world of excess, um, can we have our neighbors? These people are literally my neighbors because they're like 20 minutes away by car that don't know how they're going to eat today and don't know if they're going to eat tomorrow. Now, if we all fed on a daily basis one family, which is not a lot of money, right here in Medellin, let's say we spent $3 or $4 per day, at least until things get better or there's a system. I think we can literally eradicate this problem, at least for people to get their food and things will build. So this is just my personal message to you guys. Please check out the two profiles, Yo Soñe un Sueño, which I'm going to leave here in the description, and Feed the Barrios. And there's tons of other people that are doing great things. So in the midst of all of this crazy stuff that they're going on, they're really great people out there. If any of you make it through this message and you're interested in helping, if it's financially, hey, we've got ways of accepting the money and getting it directly to these families. If not, if you've got a connection you want to share, if you're a builder, a construction company, anything you want to make a suggestion, whatever it might be, please feel free to reach out to me. I know this is a long message, but I think it needed to be said here so people can have some background to the photos that they're seeing. I'll personally communicate with any of you who want more information. Thanks so much for watching this. Thank you all. Have a great day.